Today's video is about maxi dresses. It's a really wonderful, versatile piece. They are very comfortable maxi dresses. They are elegant, and you can easily dress them up and dress them down. And if you need to, they hide your legs. The first thing I want to point out is look at the neckline and see whether what kind of bra you need to wear underneath. So this particular neckline, as you can see, is beautifully angled, so really great for narrowing wider shoulders, but you would need to wear a strapless bra. It's always fantastic for anybody who's smaller bust, and you can actually go braless because it's slightly blouson here and you can't really tell how much bust you have or not. The whole of the dress, it's a beautiful slaty grey colour with a little bit of sheen to it, which gives it that elegance factor. And it's a colour that would suit lots of skin tones. It's ideal for anybody that's petite in height and width, because it's just one plain colour and you haven't got so much room. So it makes it really elegant just by being in the one colour. Because it's got that slight bit of sheen, it gives it that added je ne sais quoi factor. So I'm going to dress this up for an evening look, or say going to the races or a party. So to give it that 70s feel, I'm going to add a floppy hat, and then because I'm wearing it for evening, I'm adding a little beaded bag, and then I've got a lot of jingly jangly bracelets. Also for petites, as I'm sure you know, if you add a wedge, and wedges are so comfortable, you can get any kind of wedge. It could be a little bit lower, but they are really, really comfortable. They give you that height, which enables you to wear the maxi dress and still look really elegant. So this maxi dress, it's like a stretchy jersey fabric, so it's really good for anybody that's got some curves. So I'm going to start, can you see this beautiful shoulder detail? This is fantastic if you've got slightly sloped shoulders, because it fills in that space, or a narrower in the shoulder because it draws the attention here. The next thing this dress is really good for, if you're bigger in the bust, because it's stretchy and also the V isn't too low, so it doesn't show too much cleavage. It's also brilliant because it's an empire line. Empire line is great if anybody's got any tummy weight that they want to hide. And this has got a little pleat here. And then if you can see, it's got slightly darker panel down the front, so it's also really, really flattering. The fact that it's patterned all over, do a little twirl, is also great if you want to hide any lumps and bumps. Now then, most of the dresses are sleeveless, which is annoying, but there's ways that you can cover your arms. So first of all, you could have a little bolero, and I wouldn't go for black or a darker colour. I've picked out this lovely little turquoisey, which complements the colours in the dress. It needs to end on the waist, ladies, otherwise it goes near to the hip and it'll make you look bigger on the hip. So that's one way, a little bolero top. The other way is to use a pashmina, and I've got two colours that you could wear with this dress. Again, none of them black or neutral, so a lovely turquoisey or a beautiful green. And I'm just going to show you how to fold it so that it doesn't fall off your shoulders. So you lay it flat, but I'm going to have to do it in midair, and then you fold it over, so then you pick it up and it's on the cross. Oops. Like that, and then you put that over your shoulders and it sits really nicely on your shoulders, and you can take that, tie it behind, and so long as you've got enough armage to move, to drink and wave and eat, then it's absolutely fine, and then later on you can take it off. So this is a really old dress that I ferreted out the wardrobe and I've kept for years. I call it my Waltons dress because it reminds me of the Waltons. But it's a wrap dress. So actually if you're small or actually very straight line, it's really useful because it gives you a little bit more shape and curves. And for anybody, it's the size of the pattern you want to look at. The smaller you are, the smaller you want the pattern. The bigger you are, the bigger you want the pattern to balance up your the space that you've got and that it's using up. You can see it's got a little tie belt here, and if you have a tie belt on anything, it's really good to dangle it down the side rather than at the front, because again it distracts the eye and it is a much more flattering way to wear it. So because it's vintage, I've added my little pearl necklace and my straw hat, and I've done this look with just some flat sandals. Now if I wanted to make this slightly more casual, I would ditch the hat, I would take the pearl necklace off and I would make it into a bracelet by wrapping it around my wrist and then shaking it so that it evens out. And then I could just add a crop denim jacket, which a lot of you might have, and it gives it a much more casual feel. The other thing that I would do with it is swap the sandals for my supercar pumps. Oops. And I'd add this little crop red jacket that again I've had in my wardrobe for a long time. The key thing is again that it ends about the waist area so that it makes it most flattering, and it's just a fantastic casual but lovely feminine look. So I hope you've really enjoyed our maxi dress video. There are lots of maxi dresses out there and there is one for everybody, but if you get stuck, please do email us and ask us and let us know what your problem is. And also we would love you to let us know what you'd like a video on. We've got millions of ideas, but we want to know what you would like. So please let us know and we will do a video on it.